Welcome to my channel, long time no see. I don't think I've ever actually introduced myself on my channel before, and lots of you probably don't even remember why you subscribed to me, but we'll talk about that after introductions, so let's get comfortable and draw together. To start off, I'd like to say hello again. My name is Deka. I am a merch designer and I do illustrations sometimes. I've been posting art online for a long time, but never really tried to delve into actually making this sort of content, mostly because I am really shy, and a lot of the art content that I'd see on YouTube involved actually getting B-roll, and to be honest with you, I am very bad at getting B-roll. In any case, I was also always pretty busy because of school. I actually studied English and Japanese. 副専攻は日本語だった。でも僕の単語は小さいからあまり上手じゃないと思っている。今までもっと勉強しなきゃ。And then after that, I studied UX UI design and did that for a little bit until it kind of broke my spirit in ways that are probably irreparable. But it's fine. I've been drawing a lot more lately because I recently tabled at my first anime convention. It was the beginning of this year. I started tabling at larger scale events. Yeah, just this year, 2024. But the previous year, I did smaller scale market events with a friend and really only applied to that convention on a whim after I met the Artist Alley organizer at a different con, and he was like, hey, my coworker said that he would treat me to Korean barbecue if I managed to get a certain amount of people to app to our Artist Alley, so please apply and tell your friends to apply. And I was like, okay. So I applied and I got in, and it was honestly, it was really fun, but I'll probably talk about the whole experience in a different video. It was a good enough experience though that I wanted to try tabling at cons again. But unfortunately, I had a -2 inventory and my first table setup was kind of eh. So it's been a process of building myself up to be more, I guess for lack of a better term, hireable. I do have trouble locking in though, which is why I've been recording my process and felt like I could use that footage for YouTube. Although I'm still not sure about voiceover. I don't super think I have anything interesting to talk about most of the time, and I don't know if my voice is even nice to listen to. So I guess we will be asking for feedback on that. And for the record, I will probably not be streaming. Well, I did mention wanting to lock in, and I think that streaming would definitely help me lock in. I feel like it's a little too restrictive. Like, I like being able to feel like I can take a bathroom break whenever I want to, you know? So, anyway, I'm just drawing the PNG tuber you see here on the screen, which you probably already figured. What I realized when getting into merch design and the like was that you do kind of have to build a brand. If not for marketing purposes, it does really help people remember your booth and stuff at in-person events. I have definitely had people tell me that they remembered my booth because of my signage, so that made me really happy. And this may seem like such a straightforward thing, like yeah, duh, you're selling product, you have to market, but for a long time I was somebody who didn't really want to be perceived online, especially as like an artist, I guess, just again due to shyness and just not really having the most amount of confidence in my work. So that's also something that I've been building up and working on. But that being said, I'm probably really only going to spiffy up my setup and editing when I feel like it. In fact, I have my windsock thingy coming in for my mic to help reduce the sound of my laptop fan. Unless I manage to somehow find some BGM to put over this footage, I'm really sorry for the fan. But yeah, I did think that it would be a good idea to hire a little guy to look at you while I yap. So, PNG tuber. And you can probably guess, or hopefully guess, but my Sona here is a little detective because detective fiction is some of my favorite. Fair play and golden age only. We don't mess around with modern thrillers. Unless I feel like being a hater. Or I run out of stuff to read. Which does remind me that originally I wanted this YouTube channel to center on books. I was actually going to revive this channel as like kind of like a booktube, but I read sporadically and I'm still trying to script out some content in that genre. It takes a long time to write scripts for those kinds of videos, so I don't even know why I mentioned this. It'll probably be on a different channel entirely. I do post short reviews and stuff on TikTok though. I've been doing that for a while. And while I'm at it, here are my other SMS accounts for editing Deca to put on the screen. Something else I should probably note is that I do also have an online store. Currently, it's mostly stuff like Guilty Gear and like Street Fighter and some Dungeon Meshi stuff, but my upcoming drop is going to be more sports anime centered because even though I've been drawing a lot of fighting game stuff, I am a sports manga girly at heart. I love sports manga. I actually took a really long time to actually get into Haikyuu. For the longest time, I was into Slam Dunk, and I watched the new movie, which if you haven't watched it yet, you definitely should. It's super good, and it is the protagonist's birthday on the day that I'm posting this, and the actual date of the match in the movie is on August 3rd, so get on it. But yeah, I was super into basketball, and volleyball was just not my sport, so I never really read Haikyuu, but since they had the new movie coming out, I decided like now was as good a time as ever to just catch up so that I could watch the film. And then I ended up reading the entire thing and it was so good. So if I do manage to do some voiceover for the process videos that I'm going to record of my new Haikyuu merch, you'll definitely get to see me designing and drawing some guys that are probably familiar. Other than that is basically what I've been working on this entire time. I know that most of the people that follow this account are probably here from my animatic era, and by animatic era I mean like maybe like the one animatic I posted that kind of popped off. I actually got kind of scared after that and couldn't really scrounge up the motivation or ability to do more than just that and maybe like some shorter stuff. Somebody actually scared me recently because they commented. I didn't delete the video. Excuse me. I didn't delete the video. I just privated it. See, I got scared just thinking about it. But I got an email from YouTube about a comment, and it was somebody mentioning how they feel special because they have the link to that animatic and so they can still watch it. And I didn't reply because again I was like scared and I didn't really know. I was like, wow, so people still watch this. That's cool. I'm not gonna delete it probably. I mean, it's just sitting there, not doing any harm. It's like I don't know, it's like a house plant or something. I don't even register it if I'm not looking at it. So yeah. Going forward, I am probably just going to be posting more art process videos, potentially with voiceover, potentially talking about my design process or just convention experiences, because even if I don't get into cons as an artist, I do like to go visit friends, so that is some stuff that will be here if you'd like to stick around. That's me right now. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you in another video.